It reaches a point where he ends up consuming drugs, the drugs taking over his consciousness, hallucinating and harming himself. It's a normal day in the life of Russell. He goes to school like he usually does, walking with his so-called best friends as they enter the campus together. The school grounds look the same as always, with students pouring into the premises. Then, the school bell rings, signaling the start of class and the first period. Russell sits in class, listening to his teacher discuss the lesson. After some time, it's finally snack time. He goes with his friends, as usual, but they start pressuring him to cut class with them. When he finally agrees, they end up getting caught by their teacher. Because of their reckless actions, they're sent to the prefect of discipline, where they get lectured and scolded. After that long session, they're sent back to class. Another one of Russell's friends approaches him and tells him about a symposium happening tomorrow, recommending that he take part in it. As the school day ends, Russell goes home like he normally would. His teacher had already called his parents earlier to tell them what happened. When he gets home, he walks into a scene of his parents arguing. Russell just sits down quietly as they argue. They go back and forth about what kind of person their son is and their roles as parents. It triggers a strong emotion in him. Overwhelmed by everything, Russell rushes to his room, feeling crushed by everything happening in his life. It reaches a point where he ends up consuming drugs, the drugs taking over his consciousness, hallucinating and harming himself. Soon after, it's yet another normal day for Russell, following his emotional breakdown. It also happens to be the day when a group of PopDev students hold a campaign about drug addiction. When they reach his classroom, he listens seriously, especially after what happened the day before. He even receives a flyer from them, something small but meaningful. As he listens, he realizes he might still have a chance in turning his life around. During the next break, his friends gather around him again in the hallways. Acting like nothing happened, they gesture for him to come with them. It's the same pressure, the same routine, but this time, Russell hesitates. Every bad action he did with his friends come flashing back to him. Every single thing they pressured him to do. So instead of going to follow them, he quietly steps back, choosing not to go. Instead, he chose to go join the Pop Dev Club, to become a new person little by little, and make a change with his life. Russell's story inspires us to believe that even when we chose drugs like marijuana once, there is always a chance to change, to grow, and to take control of our own path. And that ends Russell's story on his victory against drugs.
In every activity, every campaign, every student I've talked to since joining PopDev, all of it became proof that my mistakes didn't define my end. Instead, it became the start of something better. My life truly became better.